In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace the coolant fan on this Ram 1500. This happens to have the 3.6 liter V6 engine. Let's get into it. Make sure the vehicle is cold and you want to take the radiator cap off. Just push down, twist to the left, slide it off. And we're going to drain the coolant. You can see on the radiator there is a drain. I'm going to use a Hex Socket, a 10 millimeter. Make sure you have a drain bucket underneath. You could also use a socket on the outside. And get that draining. And once that's drained out, we'll just tighten that up. Just snug that down. Using an 8 millimeter socket, loosen up this worm clamp. And slide that off. Under here, we're going to loosen this up, use the same 8 millimeter socket. Disconnect the connector, push down on the tab. Slide that off. There's a hose right here. We'll just disconnect the hose, push on the tab, slide that off, and just grab the intake snorkel, pull it up with some grommets, and slide it forward. I'm going to take this upper radiator hose off, just use some hose clamp pliers, squeeze the hose clamp, just move that down, and grab the hose, just slide it off out of the way. Disconnect the connector, just push down on the tab, slide it out. We're going to take these bolts out on the sides of the coolant fan assembly, use a 13 millimeter socket. Take those out. Underneath, you want to take these push pins out. Just use a trim tool. Pop those out. Just pop this shield down a little bit. That. Grab the fan assembly and just slide it up and it comes right out. Take the coolant fans, line these up, slide it in place down below, get the bolts started on both sides. Tighten those down. Plug the connector in, lock it down, slide the hose in place. Take the hose clamp pliers and move the hose clamp. Good. Take the snorkel, get that lined up down below near the throttle body. And get the top grommets in. Take this hose, line that up, lock it down, slide this hose over, tighten this down, and tighten this one down. Take that connector, line it up, lock it down. Now underneath, you want to push these push pins in place. Get those lined up. And there you go. Now I just have a funnel in the radiator, and I'm just going to fill it with the appropriate type of coolant. That coolant's full. Now I can take the funnel out. Put the radiator cap on. Then you want to run the vehicle for about 15 minutes, checking to make sure it gets up to operating temperature and make sure the engine isn't overheating. After that, shut the vehicle down, let it cool for a while. After it's cooled down, check and adjust accordingly.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.